Misdreavus. Okay. All right, gotta relax a little bit. All right. Okay, counters are working. Alright, first hatch. Alright. Strizzy, what's up? Congrats on the Aaron. On the Aaron. Congrats. I saw the reaction before I streamed. What was that? Phase 2, right? What's up, man? No phases? Lucky. Very lucky. You went to 9,100 something, I saw. Right before 10K. Nice. What's the next target? Oh, that's right, before the third gym? Okay. Congrats. Or no, congrats. Congrats and good luck. What is Electrite common in that grass? What's the percentages in that grass? I forgot. I know you can get probably like C-Dot, plus or minus, maybe. And Electrite. And there's something else, I think. I gotta remember. Well, I think it's Nuzleaf, isn't it? I don't know. Yeah. So I'm assuming you're just chilling for the rest of the night, huh? What's up, Lombre? What's going on, man? Alright. Alright. Whew. If any hunt goes under odds, hope Riolu goes under. Yeah, hopefully. It's going to be a long one. Is that Dr. Pepper? No, Coke Zero. %. Oh, yeah, oddish. 20% Zizko's there? 8% Wingull, that's random. 30% Electrike, that's good. 2% Plusle, 15% Minun, and 15% Gulpit. Oh, there's a lot in that area. Okay. I see. W Coke, I'm a big, you're big on Dr. Pepper, though, and hate Pepsi. Okay, I got you. I got you. Yeah. That's what's up. Misdreavus, a great pick to hunt. W Pearl exclusive. Pearl's your favorite Pokemon game ever? Wow. I just love Gen 4 in general. Hold on. Okay. Yep. Whole I get it, man. Yeah, not so big on Platinum. I feel like they ruined the sprites. Well, some of them, yes. I can agree with that, for sure. Like, I really don't like Misdreavus' sprite in Platinum. And it's the exact same sprite that you see on the screen on my icon that's moving. That's from Platinum, but they put it in black and white. So, yeah, I agree. I agree with some sprites for sure. Especially Wurmples, too. I'm not a big fan of them. Yeah, there's some really weird sprites in Plat. But yeah, I feel you. I feel you. Sorry. Made a video about it on your channel some time ago. Oh, did you? Oh, okay. Gen 5 most utilize Diamond Pro sprites as opposed to Plats. Really? Huh. Yeah, I guess it just must be a mix then, because I've seen platinum sprites too. Okay. Oh no, here come the dust toxins, man. Sorry. You see Catherine get her Dustox finally? Yes, I did. I did not know that Dustox logs was her other Twitter. I thought it was someone else, honestly. But yeah, I saw. It's about time. Yeah, big W to her. But yeah, I did see it. People that hate on Diamond Pro Gliscor, but I hella love it. I mean, yeah, you love what you love. You don't like what you don't like. Yeah. I'm not really that picky when it comes to Gen 4 changes. Especially when it comes to sprites. Like, I don't care. I like them all. There's some sprites that I don't like the sprite changed on, but all in all, I like it. Yeah, I wonder if she's going to use it to post shiny hunt finds, since she really doesn't post on her main. Yeah, that's kind of strange. I guess we'll have to see. It's called the Dustox logs, which would have you think that she only did it for Dustox, but I don't know if she may change it up, and I don't know. Yeah, I love double Misdreavus spawns. I do. Just wish one of them were shiny. That'd be so amazing. Like, when that happens, oh man, I'm gonna be so excited to move on. Like, I think this is gonna be like the only time-consuming phase hunt that I'm ever gonna do for a while. Because my next targets don't involve phases. Like, I'm gonna go for Spiritomb. All the legendaries, of course. Fossils, whichever one I get. I don't know if they're exclusive to this game, but I heard the way to do them is kind of complex. Spiritomb as well. But I'll get that done since I have both games. If I ever do go back, I mean I will do it, but I'm not sure how soon. But I'm gonna be doing Feebas. May get a couple phases there, but no, I think this is going to be the most time-consuming when it comes to phases. And plus, I'll get a better rod by then. Hopefully, it takes good or super. I know in Gen 3, using an old rod was better than using a better rod, because the better rod gave you lower % odds of Feebas in the tile versus the old rod. But thank God fishing is not as annoying in Gen 3 than it is Gen 4. So even if that is the case, even if using an old rod would be better for Feebas, I'm not using old rod. I don't think I'm using it, no. I'll either use a good or a super rod. But yeah, if super rod gives me better odds for the Feebas in the tile, then good. But if not, I'm still using the super rod because yeah, I'm not gonna waste my time like with the worst rod in the whole game. Glad I got that Aron, man. But man, I'm not excited to edit the video. Yeah, I bet. You did doing a lot of editing. What's your longest phase? This. When I do get it, this will be my longest. I mean, Ralts may beat it, but I'm not sure. Oh, you mean, like, what do you mean by longest phase? Wait, maybe I'm not understanding. Do you mean in between, or? You said, what's my longest? Oh, no, I know what you mean. Okay, never mind. I was kind of confused. So far, it's, I think it's Trapinch in Gen 3, because, wait, no, it's not. I gotta think. What's my longest phase? Because I got my targets so far in 2 phases or less. I'm trying to think. Because I got Trapinch phase 1, so I don't know. Because Trapinch took me 19,000, but I didn't phase. I guess it's Aron, maybe? I don't know. 15k right now with 8 pounds, my bad. I meant, what's the longest encounter you went before a shiny? Zapdos at 31,000. Or I think it was 32,000. I'm not sure. I have to go back and look. But it was it's definitely Zapdos. In terms of reset, I think in time it has to be Magikarp, because Magikarp took 30,000. Not as much as Zapdos, but took longer to obtain than Zapdos. So yeah. Yeah, time Magikarp, encounters Zapdos. Yeah, 4 times over. Yep. And, the Roamers will definitely beat it, even though I don't phase for Roamers. So in terms of resets, at any point if I get the Roamer, it'll outbeat any previous hunt that I've done in terms of time. Okay. Oh, excuse me. Yep, had some pretty long hunts in my career. Especially when it came to roamers. But I think I'll be lucky with the roamers in this game. I have a feeling that I'll find at least one pretty quick. Hopefully it's Mesprit, because I do want to hunt the whole Lake Trio. I kind of want to wait on Cresselia. That's probably what I'll do. Here we go. Alright, come on, Riolu. Let's get lucky. Looked through your past lives and saw a little bit of one console hunts here and there. Yeah. Because I didn't have two DS with cap cards. I only have one. I might have to reconsider being a one console streamer. I mean, that's... Or warrior. It's all up to you. It's whatever you're comfortable with. I'm just comfortable with 2. I could do 4 if I wanted to, but no, I'm comfortable doing this. What up, Dennis? I frequent a streamer that does 32 GameCube. Oh, that sounds familiar. Isn't that Beetle? Right? Thanks for the shiny luck. 38.98. Oh, Bill and Phalange. Okay, yeah, I haven't heard of that person, but nice. Why is this so common? Dustox and Casco. That's weird. Yep, I need it. I need it more often. Love those double Misdreavus spawns. Love it. Yep, as long as I'm seeing Misdreavus, I'm happy. It's almost like I'm trying to hunt Ralts. How crazy this is. Oh, man. I need this Misdreavus so bad, man. Thoughts on Shiny Unknown as your next shiny hunt? I like it. I like blue shinies. Shiny I'm not Misdreavus. Shiny Unknown is pretty much like merchandise. You just keep it there in your box and only see it in your box. You can't really use it in games, so. I mean, it's still a cool shiny. Cool shinies to have. But I feel like once you get one shiny Unknown, you're gonna want the whole alphabet. And it sucks that you can't even get the alphabet shiny in Gen 2 because the only DVs that make it to where Unknown can be shiny is the letter I, and the letter V. So, isn't that kind of ironic? I mean, I don't even know if you can breed Unknown either, so. It kind of sucks that you can't get the whole alphabet shiny unless you're playing Gen 3 and onward. Yeah, of course I have all my shinies. Yeah, look. I found this as a Magikarp at level 6. Yeah, I evolve all my shinies. Yeah, no, I'd never keep mine as pre-evos unless they're phases. Gen 3 Unknown shiny odds are whack. Wait, how are they... Wait, what? What's the shiny odds for Gen 3 Unknown? Are they different? Yeah, the sprite's pretty good. I like it. I like it better than in Plat. They have its own shiny odds? One letter could be 1 in 2,000, another could be 1 in 18,000? What? Are you talking about just the percentages? I think you're talking about the percentages. I mean, the odds are always going to be the same, 8192. I think you're talking about the encounter rates for specific unknowns, which would make sense. I don't think the shiny odds change for them. I think that's just the odds of getting one shiny. Like, you're not talking about the base odds. Yeah, that sounds like an encounter odd. Because other letters are lower percent. If I'm not mistaken. I'm buying green screen. Do it. Because there's a lot of people, Adrian, that are playing Champions. And they have a lot of criticism of it. So I feel that, yeah, the Stone Edge series, yeah, I feel like we can do that. Right. I mean, I'm not trying to hate on Champions at all. I'm pretty sure it's a pretty good game competitively. I heard it's very sweaty, and yeah, you have like pay-to-win stuff, obviously. So going back to the past, of course, it being free, and you know, granted it's a different generation, I think it'll still do good. You know, in my opinion, obviously PBR looks way better than Champions. Like, if you're talking about graphically, you know, it's just the standard Scarlet and Violet mixed in with a little sword and shield graphics in just a competitive setting that you have to pay to win, I guess. I don't know if it's really pay to win, but I know you can like pay for like, you know, good stats and stuff maybe. But yeah, I've heard the pros and the cons, so pretty sure people wouldn't mind going back to an older generation and appreciate the graphics that we experienced before. But yeah, no, we need to do it. We need to do it. I can definitely do it now that I can even improve on it if I get a little bit of time. Because I'm going to upgrade my PC, and then it's really going to be on after that. So yeah, no, let's do it. 4,045, god damn, man. Almost 4,096. That was close. Hello, Master Duel for Pokemon? Yeah, it literally is Master Duel for Pokemon. I feel like that's a perfect analogy. But no, yeah, we can do the Stone Edge thing, Stone Edge series for sure. We got to bring the OG something to play. Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure people will do it. They'll do it. It's just that I gotta spread the word and you know, make the rules and create the event basically, which won't be that crazy to do, but it'll take time. But yeah, no, we're definitely gonna do it. In Gen 3, each letter doesn't vary in encounter odds. Each letter being shiny corresponds to trainer ID, so each player has different odds for different... Yeah, I'm gonna have to look that up. Because I was never told that. 8,038. What the hell is your rolls today? You're getting, like... People do rolls, like... my chat's not as crazy today as it is normally, but when they do their rolls, they get all these random numbers, and you come in after a while, you know, doing a roll just randomly, and you almost hit the number twice. That's insane. That'd be funny if you hit the odds. Or if you hit the number. If you hit the number and no one else did, that'd be crazy. Because obviously, you're my brother, so... It's not anybody else. So that'd be interesting. They probably wouldn't call it fair. Like, oh, your brother hit the roll. That's not fair. And they wouldn't be wrong. But you still hit the number. If you did, so. Yeah. Guess I gotta get luckier. I guess the strategy is to not really do a lot of rolls whenever you can. Just do rolls every now and then. You may just get a really good number, maybe. I don't know. What about those loopies you wanted me to do for when they pick me? Wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, what are you talking about? Oh, the loops. Oh, yeah, no. Yeah, they're in your email. If you need me to send them again, I think I have them. Oh yeah, I gotta do another one too, Adrian, because remember how people have the starting soon, the starting soon, what do you call it? Screensaver, I guess. You call it. Like before they start stream, they have like a little animation playing before they start. I was thinking of doing that. Do you know when you make a new file for PBR and then you have that little sky animation? I was thinking about taking that and looping it for the stream starting soon. I guess screensaver. So yeah, I got to do some more. See, I just keep thinking of things to do as I go on. So it's good, you know. That means I'm serious about it. But, yeah, I'm gonna take a scene from that, and maybe one from, Poketopia. I was about to say Pokopia, because it sounds so similar to Poketopia. But yeah, I was gonna, use that as a, transition as well, during intermission. Not battle, but, because, you know, we already have the battle intermissions, but, I was thinking, you know, before the tournament starts, I was thinking about doing that as well. So I think I'm just gonna have multiple loops for every single, you know, standby, I guess. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I already got it all planned out. Watching old Pokemon made you want to come back? Yeah. Yeah, but as I told you, I've been wanting to do this for a while. Because I was just going to do it myself if that was the case, but... Yeah, if you want to do it... Yeah, we gotta get this... We gotta get it going, basically. W, Poketopia, and Battle Rev? Yeah... A lot of people wanted a story. I mean, I get it, but... You can tell PBR put all of its budget into new models for all Pokemon. The stages and the moves. So... They couldn't really do all of that, because the only reason I really do feel like they made a story out of Coliseum and XD is because they only really had to work on Gen 3 models, because those were the only models that they didn't do. And the Gen 2 and 1 models, they just took them from Stadium, so they had more time to make a story. For PBR, that'd be very hard to render all 300 Pokemon, including the 100 or 100 plus new ones in Gen 4. So, I'm just saying, I don't fault PBR for not having a story, because you kind of have to see what they were working with, you know what I mean? They wanted to make the game look pretty, which they did. And Wi-Fi capabilities, you know, they couldn't really put a story in it. So, I understand. That's the least they could do. But they did work hella hard. Genius Sonority is a very, very good company. Oh, he did a National Pokemon in Plat. Oh, a Pokedex in Plat. Oh, that's what's up. Yep, so yeah, we're gonna get that going soon. Yeah, we're gonna poke check or whatever you call it. Yeah, we're gonna summary check everyone's mons. And what makes it so good is that if there is a overly hacked Pokemon, then PBR will obviously detect that. I mean, let's be real. All of the Pokemon that people are going to be using in this tournament will be hacked. They'll be Pokesobbed. Which is the only way you can do it, unless you're playing on the Wii version. I mean, you can play on the Wii version, it's just that I have to require people to have a cap card at least, and hook it up to their computer so we can screen cap. I don't know if I'm going to be doing Parsec for it, because I wanted to do Discord, but the quality on Discord only is determined if you have Nitro. So, let's say myself, I have Nitro, but the person doesn't have Nitro. I can't get full FPS because the other person that is screen sharing doesn't have Nitro. So, and I want the best quality when I do stream it, at least. So, I gotta see what I can do. Yeah, because PBR doesn't have a spectator mode, so that's going to be the only hardest part, I think. Everything else will be simple. Well, people are going to have they're going to have to do a lot to study up on if they want to, if they have to create their Pokemon and connect to Wi-Fi through the EMU, I'll say, in acronyms. But, yeah, hopefully everything goes well. Especially once it gets bigger. Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah, make sure no one being sus, but yeah, yep. I kept forgetting PBR also has anti-cheat. Yep, it does. Yep, it does have an anti-cheat. So they can't really do that. They've been Pokestopping since 2010 champion. Yeah, oh, yeah, of course. That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, they're going to be hacked. It's just that they need to be properly hacked. You know? I know it's for fun, but, you know, you're going to get those ones that want to be ultra competitive. But, yeah, I'm going to see if I can balance it out in some way. But, yeah, it should be alright. I don't think people are going to go out their way to be that sweaty. I don't think. Because it's free to play, so. Of course, we'll have a reward for winners. Of course, but, for the most part, I just want it to just go smoothly, you know? I don't want people to be thinking about, oh, I want to win this. Like, that shouldn't even be really the, contention. I mean, obviously it's competitive, it's a tournament, but I just want people to have fun for the most part, you know? I don't want some like, sweaty players just come and just terrorize, you know? I just want to see some good battling, you know? Relive my childhood. Or my adolescence. Also, I checked my fall in Gen 3. Each unknown letter does vary in encounter. Yeah, I know that, yep. Along with each unknown varying in its shiny odds according to a player trainer's ID. Yeah, I have to look that up. Because I never heard that. Not saying you're lying, I just gotta see it. In Pokemon Revolution, some Pokemon that are hacked may become bad eggs when they are copied from Diamond, Pro, Platinum, Heart Gold, Soul Silver. A common example of a bad egg replacing a Pokemon is when that Pokemon has more than 510 effort values, because you can't do that. Because the base game won't calculate if you go over that. So that's why. So if you think, like, when you're Eevee training and you're about to hit the 510, you know, with effort values, in-game, it won't calculate after 510, basically. So that's how, I guess, PBR is able to detect that it's win over 510, because that's not possible. Like, the game stops you from doing that, so yep. Bad eggs are unable to battle, yep. Yeah, I know you copy-pasted that. That was an example, yep. Can't go over 510 without hacking, yep, yeah. Because the game automatically stops you from doing that if you actually intentionally or unintentionally go past 510, the game will stop you. It'll just stop calculating overall, basically. Yeah, you have to hack the stats, yep. Yeah, I remember Eevee training and doing the correct amount. So, yeah, I know what they mean. I know what they're talking about. Yeah, I used to Eevee train back then. Not a lot, but I had a concept of it. Yep. Especially in Gen 4, you know, you had the power items, you know. In Gen 3, you only had the Macho Brace, which I think gave you an extra 2 EVs, and that's it. The Brace gave you, like, 10, I think, or something like that. Something crazy. And if you had Poker Rust, then, you know, obviously, since I have it, it would take me less time to EV train, basically. And I just calculate what I need to calculate. Plus, you have to do it at an early level as well, because, you know, you can still EV train even just, you know, normally battling. You know, EVs are still being calculated when you're playing in the game. Like, you can't be like, oh, I want to start EV training, and you've used your Pokemon before in many battles. Like, it doesn't work like that. That's why EV training only works on fresh Pokemon, like freshly caught Pokemon, or you have to breed. So you can, you know, start from square one. Like, if you have battled with your Pokemon then you effectively are EV training. And if you don't calculate it, then you may have went past 510 and you don't even know it. So yeah, there's a method to EV training that people should know if they EV train. But no one's gonna really do that anymore. Ever. Because obviously, you know, games are new, the meta's changed. People can still hack in Pokemon with EVs, so no one really authentically EV trains anymore. But you can still do it. Yeah, double Misdreavus. I probably missed that. I was talking. You can also put 255 EVs into one stat. Yeah, you can. But people kind of space it out because they want to put a little extra in a bad stat. But you can do that if you want to. It's just that it needs to be perfectly spread out. So you can pretty much... You pretty much have the power to fluctuate, basically. If you choose to or not. You pretty much are doing what you can work with, basically. So if you want all those EVs maxed out in one stat and not have a couple extra in a bad stat, then you can do that. But it's kind of like ratios, like in Yu-Gi-Oh! It's like the same as ratios in Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, obviously, 3 copies are mostly what you want to see in your starting hand. At least one of. If you want it to be 2 of, then, you know, obviously that means that you're seeing it too much at the wrong time. And you may want to see it later on. So, yeah, it all has to do with ratios, really. It's like you can go all out, or you can be flexible and fluctuate. Which was always the case. You know, a lot of people went 250, 250, and then the rest in the bad stat. But yeah, I guess if you didn't care, you put 250, 255 in one stat, 240 if I'm doing the math right in another, and the rest in a, and not too many EVs left in another stat. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just, yeah. You get it. Hopefully. I'm able to breathe for somewhat good IVs in Gen 4. Only 2 guaranteed 31, and the rest hope they're decent. Yeah, pretty much, yep. Battle Tower fears you? Yeah, I'm gonna do the Battle Tower in these games because I do want this trainer card. I want this black. This, when I'm done with this trainer card, will have 5 stars. And it will be black instead of red. It will be black and gold. Black and yellow. That's what I want. That's the trainer card I want. Black and yellow. And I'll have it. It'll be a long time, but I'm definitely gonna have it. So yeah, I gotta get to catching. And what's required of that star, or one of the stars, is a streak in the Battle Tower. So, yep, definitely gonna streak in the Battle Tower. That shouldn't be too hard for me. I'm a competitive battler. I've done streaks before. Like, it'll probably only take me a few attempts, to be honest. You know. I know some cheesy shit happens, you know, it happens. Cheesy stuff happens in Pokemon all the time, but having 100 streaks shouldn't be hard at all for me. At all. So, I'll be good. Any mons in particular you love to use? What's your ace? I don't know, man. Definitely Garchomp's gonna be in there. With the Yachberry. I'll EV train it to be very, very fast. Honestly, I really do feel like Garchomp can hard carry, but I'm going to need some variety. Just in case I run into a Pokemon with a one-hit or OHKO move. So this is what I need to look out for in the battle facilities, especially the Battle Tower. I need to look out for OHKO. I need something to counter OHKO, if I can. Something that can hit Shedinja, because obviously they may have a Shedinja just randomly, because, you know, battle facilities really test your luck. Something for status immobilities and stallers. Well, I guess that goes under the category of stallers, the status inflictions. Like Lapras, Blissey, Snorlax, Ludicolo, you know, the walls. I need some for the walls. But I really do feel like the most important to look out for are the Oko moves, for sure. But will for sure use a Garchomp, because if I want that streak, I'm going to need to try hard. So I definitely will get a Chomp. The other two, I'm not sure. I may need some versatility. I'm thinking about Swampert, because Swampert is still good with its dual typing and defense. That it could be pretty good. And I don't know. I don't think any of the legendaries that I can use in this game are as good as past or previous legendaries. So I'm going to need a good OU. I don't know if that's one of the beasts. I don't know if that's one of the birds. I don't know if one of the lake trios will be good. Reggie's, I have no idea. But I'll think about it. I'll think about it in the meantime, but yeah. Aggron. I love Aggron, but I don't think I'd use it in the tower. It's basically a glass cannon, especially with the meta in Gen 4. I want the best of the best if I'm gonna streak in the tower, so it's gonna be less of what I would like to use and more of what I need to use. That's why I want to show Vitamin how to solve, so he's so at least he's got a fighting chance. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, please, because you know I know Vitamin doesn't care about that, but yeah, we want everybody to have a fighting chance. Everybody. Would you do that on stream? Oh yeah, of course. Of course I would do Battles Tower on stream. I would do the whole Frontier on stream if I wanted to, or if I could. Or when I get to that point, yeah. So, yeah, when I play Plat, yeah, I'll stream the Battle Tower, or the Battle Frontier. If I get through with Emerald, I'll do the Battle Frontier in that too. Yeah, I love the Battle Frontier. Give me one sec. Sorry about that. Jeez, man. Everyone loves this. I'm streaming. Naomi, what's up? Glad you can make it. Oh, yeah, it's been an hour. Damn. Oh, yeah, I'm feeling better. Yeah, I'm feeling better. For sure. I think there was, like, a bug going around, and I caught it. It wasn't, like, that strong, but I could still feel it. But I'm doing way better. It has me curious, like, was it COVID or was it the flu, or, you know, was my immune system just that good, or I'm wondering, because I healed pretty fast, so yeah. Yeah, the double mist, love it, or Misdreavus. But yeah, no, it's going good. Yumi, how are you? Oh yeah, I have that new emote, Adrian. Yeah. Wretched loves to like, because you know, Adrian, you know how I post shinies in Discords, because, you know, obviously all the shiny hunters Discords that I'm in have like a little channel for showcasing shinies. I do one in Wretched's chat every single time because I obviously take the whole screen and it shows my reaction in that little picture. And he loves to just crop and like... he always crops my face. It's actually hilarious. So I'm like, you know what? Might as well just use it as emotes. Because I just have the most random faces every time I find a shiny. Yeah, he is trolling. Yeah, he's a big troll. But I'm like, you know what? I'll do it because he crops it pretty well. So why not? Yeah, a little bit late today because still watching stuff with the BF, but I saw the notification pop up, and the entire time I was like, hopefully I won't miss it. No, you're not going to miss it, no. Because they always show up when you're late. Oh, no, you're good, no. I only started an hour ago, and obviously we're going to go past midnight, because this is my schedule. I would have streamed earlier, but I just went out with my brother. We just drove around and stuff, hung out and stuff. But yeah, like I said, I don't normally stream this late, but if I have to, I will. Plus, I missed yesterday, so I have to make up for it. The double Misdreavus again. If only they were shiny, or one of them was. Oh yeah, Adrian, I don't know if you know this, but this is what a lot of people have told me, and I don't think they're trolling about this either. But... I can't get too lucky, or I should not get too lucky in this forest, because, like, let's say, you know I've had a back-to-back shiny before, and it can happen at any time, like, super, like, once-in-a-lifetime thing, but it could happen again, because people just have stupid luck like that, but I just can't, like, that's so bad if I get a double shiny in this spawn in the forest. Because it'll freeze the game. That's what I heard. So, thank goodness the likelihood of that happening is, like, slim to none. But if that were to happen, then my game would freeze. And that would be very, very bad. Yep. That's what I heard. Plus, you know, Adrian, I know you haven't played Gen 4 in a while. Don't you miss this cave music? Man, this... I love hearing it. Brings back so many memories. You already defied the 1 in 6 million once? I have, yep. I still gotta show people that. Because Numi hasn't even seen that before either. Not many people have. Never knew it. That's wild. Any reason for it? I think it's because of the sparkles. It has something to do with the sparkles, I think. That's what I heard. I think it just busts the frame rate or something like that. You gonna tell me how you missed that song? Yeah, it's awesome. I was hearing it in your headphones. Like it. Oh yeah, love it. One of the best cave themes in the whole franchise for sure. What, you tuned out for a second? It's Jover. No, Numi, I was talking about, you probably haven't seen that, or you probably didn't know that, I found a back-to-back shiny. It was when I was off-stream, but, I still record when I off-stream hunt. I found shiny Turtwig off-stream, but I recorded it. So, before 2025, because in 2024, I had, like, a major falling out with, like, half the people I associated with doing this, which, you know, I always talk about, but I hate to, because I hate talking about it. It's so dumb. It's like child playground kitty drama bullshit. But anyway, I stopped streaming for a while. And I still hunted. I'm always going to hunt, but I was pretty much like... But this was before that. But mainly, you just had to know that sometimes I stream shiny hunts, sometimes I just recorded offline. I was doing a trap inch hunt. I was just doing it offline. I just didn't feel like streaming. I found shiny trap inch after 19,000. Found it, caught it, and I had to make a cut because my PC doesn't have enough memory to store all the videos that I have. I have a ton of logs of shiny hunting videos because I thought I was going to upload them to YouTube, but I wanted them to be edited. So it was just a cluster of videos, and sometimes OBS would be like, not enough space. And I'm like, oh shit, man. I don't really want to delete all these videos, so let me just make cuts in the meantime so that I don't see that, so I can get everything that I need, because I'm looking at this main screen. The other screen that I look at over here is where OBS is, and sometimes I miss it. Like when I'm totally locked in, it'll say insignificant space, and I have to cut something. Anyway, I had to make a cut. I made a cut, went to the Pokemon Center, got Trap and Shop the PC, re-recorded, because I'm like, yeah, you know, we always love to just throw the Pokemon out in battle, see it shiny, whatever. What's funny is I jinxed it, because I said, yeah, the odds of finding another shiny right after the encounter that I had for the shiny is like 1 in a million or something like that. But I'm like, it won't happen. Lo and behold, it was a shiny Illumise. Frame 1. The very next encounter. So, back-to-back shiny. And I have it in my external hard drive right here. But, I'm just saying, yeah, you haven't seen it yet. Not many people have, but... Yeah, I have to see what I want to do, because I really need to get all these videos uploaded. But I want them to be edited. That's why. It's just like... It's way too much, man. That's why I bought an external hard drive, because I'm like, I don't know when I'm going to upload these videos. So rather than work with the limited space that I have, I just... Especially after that back-to-back shiny, I'm like, you know what, I'm just going to buy an external hard drive so that I can have extra space. I should have did that a long time ago, but, you know, I'm always late to things. But yeah, I found a back-to-back shiny. And I'll show you guys one day. I mean, you can see it on my Twitter, but, yeah, I guess. I mean, you could see it on Twitter, but that's if you want to. Like, if you want to see it, like, really bad. Oh, I brought it up before? Oh, okay. Yeah, back-to-back shiny is crazy. So, let's go over anything, by the way. Enjoyed it? Thank you. Appreciate it. Right, one sec. Yeah, I can take some short breaks. I'm going to be on for a while. There's going to be no early cuts or anything. I'm going to be on for a minute. What part did you want me to loop on the PBR video? All of them. All of them, Adrian. Oh, you mean part. I want you to, for each Coliseum, I want you to put it together. I don't know how many I sent you, but I want a loop for each Coliseum stage, if that makes sense. I'll show you later if you don't. Oh, you only have one video you sent me? I thought I sent you everything. Okay, I'm just going to send it again. I'm just going to get all the files and just send it again. Make it easier, because it's not supposed to be just one. Okay, yeah, do that, yeah. So I can see. And then I'll send you the rest later. Midwest Druid, thank you for the raid. Have you been in the stream before? But thank you for the raid nonetheless. Yeah, we're just doing some forest and some Riolu hatches for Egg Month. Welcome in. Thanks for the follow. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I gotta fix my notifications because it was supposed to show like a, I probably have to take, oh, there it is. Like, I don't know why it was so late. It's like so desynced. You can't even see my face! Hold on, I gotta fix that. Hold on. Where is, okay. Okay, yeah, there you go. I gotta put all this stuff at the top. Okay, that should be good. But yeah, thanks for the follow and thanks for the raid. If you have to dip, I understand, but appreciate it nonetheless. Alright, let's see here. Hold on. Okay. More encounters. Hope you're having a good stream. Oh yeah, I am. Thank you. Thank you for asking. I was hunting for shiny Zapdos in Gen 3. Nice. Are you counting your resets? Probably lurk for a while you eat dinner. Oh yeah, yeah. Go get some food. Appreciate the lurk. Yeah, if you gotta go get food, I totally understand. Yep, and you're not gonna know how long my Zapdos took me. I don't want to scare anybody, but yeah, good luck on your Zapdos, for sure. But it's kind of hard to go as... be as unlucky as me, so... should be good. Should be good. And I like that name. I am also from the Midwest. The more colder part of the Midwest, but still the Midwest. Very tip of the Midwest. Ugh. Ohio? Nice. Yep, you're right beneath me. Who is this, man? Come on. Jeez. Counting them today, you did your first 150. Okay, nice. Good luck, good luck. Maybe a long journey, but keep at it. Yeah, I gotta get the odds for this phase again. Most likely. Okay. Yeah, my Zapdos was very unlucky, but we got it. In Gen 3, too. I'm gonna see if I'll hunt it in Gen 4. I don't know. Be crazy to do the roamers for it in Plat, but I'll see. Or I can just do it in Soul Silver or Heart Gold. I don't think I've got him yet in Soul Silver, so I can probably still do him. I'm not sure. I don't know what I have done and haven't done in Soul Silver. $36.35 and $22.62. Lots of twos. Hopefully not too long. I don't think so. Probably due for a Gen 3 shiny. I played a bit over 100 hours on the save I'm hunting on. Not counting the AFK daycare grind method, and haven't found a single shiny yet. Damn. But good luck. Good luck. Oh, no, I don't watch sports at all, Lumbry. I don't. I mean, if it's on TV, I'll watch it, but I don't make it an effort to watch it. Or I don't go out my way, I mean. Thanks for the shiny luck, Druid. Thank you. What's the AFK daycare grind method? Like, what is that? Kind of nervous, man. I may get this Riolu pretty early. I don't know. I have a good feeling about this. We'll see, but I don't know. I see myself getting this pretty soon. I have a feeling. It'll be super dope. Thanks for the shiny luck. Or a Misdreavus would be nice. pre-Gen 5 egg hunts so important to be under odds? Yeah, it does. But you can't control it, so you're just gonna have to just go with the flow. Oh, excuse me. Yeah. Basically, you put a Pokemon in daycare and then go into the rocket layer and then just run into a specific spin. Oh! Huh. I'm gonna have to look that up. That sounds interesting. Never heard of that. Hatch as many eggs as I can. I gotta get to 7K too. Oops, I went too far. Hold on. Sorry. I have to respond to this. Okay. Sorry. Lost a loyal live viewer because they got mad at me rapping, even though I'd excuse myself. So Jover. Yeah, I don't know what that means, to be honest. That's probably some new slang I don't know about. Okay, let's go. All right. Excuse me. Okay. Right back at it. Lurking? Thank you. For sure, for sure. Okay. Okay. Yeah, music is godlike. Yeah, this was the music that was playing when I did my magic harp. It does feel good to be back in Sinnoh, though. Because remember, Adrian, after we completed Diamond and Pearl, we just battled online all the time, so we didn't really get to play through Sinnoh a lot. So yeah, I'm gonna be playing through Sinnoh a lot more, and I forgot a couple things about it, so I'm back. Yeah, the route at night too good. Yeah. Yeah, everyone was addicted to Wi-Fi, so they really didn't play through the base game after they beat it. So, but you know, now that Wi-Fi is, I mean, Wi-Fi is still attainable through private servers, but obviously not going to be on it as much as we used to. I can enjoy Sinnoh to the fullest, really. Oh, shoot. Hold on. Alright. Oh, man. 5140, 7004. 5267. All right. Okay. Man, once it's shiny, it's gonna go crazy. Yeah, loop. Yeah, I gotta check it later. Man, seeing that Dialga silhouette just glow in the title screen will never get old. And Palkia. But I'm not gonna be soft set in Palkia in Pearl for a pretty long time. I don't think. I'm uploading it to YouTube because I can't send through Facebook. Okay, all right. Make sure to private it. Yep, the double. I haven't seen that in a minute. Thanks for the shiny luck, Numi. Dang. It'll come. I have hope. Excuse me. All right, 2 hours in. I'll try to do 2 more. All right, Adrian, I got it. Let me actually check this, though. Oh, not this one. Okay, hold on. Let me see if you put the other one in. Okay. I don't know why I did that. Oh, I see what I wanted to do. Okay. Yeah, my bad. No, I sent you the wrong one. Okay. I know what to do now. Okay. 1 sec. Yeah, that one. Yeah. When the battle finishes, yep. Wait, 1 second. Yeah, I don't know why I sent you that one. There had to be a reason. I had to remember. I don't know why I sent you that one. Okay, cool. 1 sec. Well, once I gotta make him a... Hold on. Okay, there we go. yeah, one sec. Hold on. Yeah, I like this song too. I found the other ones that are in your Google Drive. Okay, yeah, that's where it was before, yeah. Hold on, one sec. Okay. Oh my goodness. Hold on, I gotta check this, Adrian. You sent me this. Let me see. Yeah, that's perfect. Yep, that's perfect. Yep, that one. Yep. Yep, that's good. Yeah, just like that. Cool. Yep, that's perfect. It didn't loop right, but you get the idea. Yeah. I got you. Yeah, that's how I want it. Yep. How we hanging in there, big fella? We're doing good. We're hanging in there. About to hatch this next egg. Yeah, I gotta play catch up. I think it's like the same amount of time as doing the Sinjo Ruins hunt. Around the same time. All right. Oh, excuse me. All right, 7,223. You could do the sub roll too, I think. Numi. Nearly at 230 eggs already. That's good progress today. Yeah, I like it. I think we should hit 230. 6,016. That's an interesting number. That's pretty unique. Yeah, very good timing. Okay. All right, one sec. Oh, let me. Ugh. Oh man. Yeah, we'll definitely get to 230x. $32, $34. Yeah, what's the sub roll looking like? 1360. 1360. It's like way too high. Finished Main Street Coliseum. Good. Good. Hold on, give me a second. We'll see what this nature is. Quirky. Often dozes off, happily eats anything. Once. Take a small break. I forgot you found a shiny Magmar in PBR. Yeah, I did. Very random too. Yeah, you can get shinies in PBR. Very cool. April 11th. Yeah. Sorry, that Riolu is not shiny. Alright, almost making it to that 7K. Yep, just bugs. Actually, hold on. I'm kind of curious. I want to see how the egg hatching in the Cinder Ruins takes. I want to see how long it takes, that cutscene. Three to 4 minutes, so yeah. So, yeah, it takes as long as it takes to hatch a normal egg with flame body. Okay. A little less. So yeah, that's totally doable. If I ever do it. Because that's what I was going to do for Egg Month, but since I'm playing this, why not do the Riley's Riolu? Full odds. Okay. Ears always hurt. Oh. Sorry. Alright, almost there. Oh wait, Adrian, you still here? We're also doing the loops. I forgot to tell you yesterday, security got into it with a guest, and it was pretty funny. There was somebody delivering, I guess, not delivering, but picking up. We thought it was a delivery driver, but it ended up being like an Uber driver. And he was like pretty confused because we thought, because security asked for like the last name, and we were thinking that it was an order because I guess somebody ordered some food too. And he got into it with one of the guests because we were trying to figure out why or whose Uber it was, and it was like the people that were standing in front of the door. And he's like, "Yeah, you should have said that the first time." He's like, "I did." He's like, he turned back. He's like, "Okay." Oh man, yeah, it's like the overnight. It can get pretty interesting for sure. What up? What up, lazy? Yeah, LOL F. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, you see crazy stuff at night. Not much tired. I feel it, man. I feel it. I'm surprised I have a day off. Who is calling me? Oh shoot, oops. And I want to go outside. At least you don't go upstream slow. Like in Gen 1. Or Gen 2. Because if that was the case, I would have to do Salacion. $35, $42. Yeah, very sus call. Yeah, getting all those loops is like half the battle, and then I gotta start getting this stuff ready. Oh, there we go. Okay. $35.42. Oh, oops! I already talked to him. Oh man! Oh. It's hard to get comfortable in this chair. I gotta find a more comfortable chair. Because I'm gaming, but I also want to relax. Do do do. Do 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 do. Yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna stream earlier. Probably when I get up. Probably gonna go to bed a little early tonight. 483. $51.80. Damn. Come on, Riolu. Yeah, Wizzy. Wizrobe. Yeah, it'll take some time, yeah. Maybe, maybe not. Who knows? Thanks for a shiny luck, Yumi. 29-22. 8-1-2-3. Damn. Yep, very close. Damn. Thanks for the luck. We made it to 230 eggs. We could still do more. Haven't even made it to 7,000 yet. I have no idea. I don't know. I wish they could track the numbers people have pulled. But I don't know. Yeah, Adrian got 4,045 earlier for the start of the stream. Maybe it's another stream? Yeah, probably. Probably would have saw it if it was like that close. But I think you did. I want to say you did. No, Yumi hit, it was like a few numbers off. Yumi hit, I forget, but it was only a few numbers off. That's what motivates me to stay on longer, too, is to get your rolls. Alright, one more hour. Try to fit it. Try to squeeze it in. Hopefully get to 235. Mammoth Coliseum done. Good. So that's, what, 3 now? Sorry. Oh, 3 out of 10? Okay. Just believe. I gotta believe I get this Misdreavus in this phase, bro. That's all I want. With how many phases I go, you would think I'm hunting for a shiny Dustox. Yeah, I gotta believe. Thanks for the luck. Yeah, probably. Yeah. And change the target, yeah. It's had the opposite effect a lot of the time. Alright, let's see. Oh. What's gonna be the move choosing time limit for the tournaments? I say about 30 to 40 seconds if we can. I think that should be good enough. I say 30. I think we were doing 20 when we played in tournament, so I'll just add 10 more seconds. Yeah, just give him a reasonable amount of time. Crystal Coliseum done? Good. 4 done. Yeah, Sunny Park can do the rest tomorrow? Okay. Yeah, I'm only going to be doing like about 30 more minutes. Yeah, we gotta get to 7K at least. Oh yeah, Adrian, not next week, but the week after, I'm gonna buy a laptop. I'm gonna get a try to get a good one. Hopefully. Because of the downtime at work. Yeah, they can be for sure. I haven't bought one in a decade. And you notice how, I know no one expects to notice, obviously, but you notice how I haven't even took a bathroom break at all. I had to cut back on the energy drinks. Like, I can't drink them, like, all the time. It's gonna mess me up, so. And after not drinking them for a couple days, I feel real different. Like, really different. Yeah, too much caffeine. Way too much. Yep. But you notice I haven't been to the bathroom at all. And usually I go like 5 times. Yep, water. Yeah, that's what, well, that one's done, but I have it right here. Yeah, I gotta get flavored water. I mean, I like caffeine, but caffeine doesn't like me. I like that energy, but yeah, yep, it's all about water, yep. Or tea, yeah. I don't really like tea, but I'll just drink water. Only flavored water you drink is Dr. Pepper Zero? Well, I drink Coke Zero, so I guess that probably may be the move. But, you know, it's funny I say that. As I say that, I have to use a bathroom. So, yeah. I don't know. That was weird. But it's like the first one in 3 hours. So, yeah. Definitely going to cut back and try to see what I can do for energy. But I'll be right back. Finish up these last 100. Walking at work. I was just checking out my room. I mean, Aesop knows this, but I'm really just gonna on my free time, I really gotta crack down on my room. Like, I'll be so personal. My room's a mess. I gotta clean this shit. I do. And, I gotta get, like, hangers. And I'm gonna get a basket for myself. Yeah, this just looks crazy. I have too much clothes, you know, clothes, uniforms for work and stuff, so I really gotta improve. But I will. It's only a matter of time before I actually, like, really crack down. Like, it's gonna be a work in progress, but yeah, I really gotta clean this shit, man. This looks way too ridiculous. And going to the gym. For sure, going to the gym tomorrow. Or later on, because it is the next day. I gotta stop being a bum outside of work. But work is a workout in itself, especially for my legs and cardio, because, you know, with my job, I gotta download a steps app just to see how many steps that I do. Because, I mean, Adrian knows, but, yeah, if I had to guesstimate how many steps that I do at work, it has to be, like, over 1,000. So, I'm definitely gonna get, I mean, work is my cardio, so, you know, I can just lift at the gym. I don't even, because I was gonna work on cardio, because, I was, you know, kind of gaining. I was gaining a lot. You know, for my height, you know, that weight was actually considered overweight, and I want to watch it, you know what I mean? Like, I want to, you know, I want to be proud of myself when I look in the mirror, and yeah, when I got big, it wasn't a pretty sight, and I've been slowly losing, and I'm just looking at myself, I'm like, damn, you know, I'm looking better, you know, I'm showing definition again, and that's what I want it to be. And, yeah, it went from, like, 170 to, what, 159? No, not 159. Wait, was it 159? Wait, hold on, 170... 60... Yeah, no, it was, like, 58. Yeah, like, 158. Almost. And then it shot up to, like, 163. And then, I think I'm back to in the late 50s now. So all I want to do is just build muscle. Because I'll get enough cardio at work for sure. Because I'm moving around. And I'm not eating that much. So, yeah, it's only a matter of time until I get my physique back. And my legs already look crazy. Like, in a good way. So, yeah, I'm up there. I'm good. But enough about me. Just wanted to share that. I'm doing pretty good. But still more work to do. No, but it's nice in the UK, lots of European countries, we have like this fruit syrup you mix with water. Oh wow, where you use like a couple's spoonful and mix it together with tap or sparkling water. Not a big fan of sparkling water. I like regular, but yep. It's a nice way when you want something more than exciting, something more exciting. Or yeah, spruce it up. Yeah. We have flavored water here. Like you can mix it in, or you can buy it. I used to love flavored water. There was a Hispanic woman, well, girl at the time, you know, because we were both in, I guess junior high, as you call it, like right before 8th grade, and I asked her, I don't know, I was weird when I was younger. I asked her, man, I wish I could talk to her again. I wish I could talk to many of the people I used to go to school with in the past, but yeah, anyway. She had, like, flavored water. I asked her what it is, and she asked if I wanted to try it, and I tried it. I'm like, what the hell is this? This tastes, like, so good. But, you know, after, you know, obviously, I went to a different... Because I was in academy, and then I went straight to high school. So it's kind of like going your separate ways because, you know, academy's not like traditional school. So yeah, after that, I kind of forgot about it. You forget about a lot of things when you go from junior high to high school. So yeah, I kind of forgot about it. And people are crazy as hell, dude. Like, I don't know what kind of experience they had in high school. I mean, I get the, you know, going to class, waking up, and having to do homework and stuff, but, I actually liked high school, man. My high school was actually really nice. Like, the design of it and where it was. And, a lot of people said they hated it. I'm like, oh, you're crazy, man. Like, I could get how you could hate it in that aspect, but no, my high school life was very interesting, so I don't know how you can't have an interesting high school life, but I guess, you know, things happen. I really do feel like it was hard to be a loner in high school, because you had so many personalities. So, you had, honestly, no excuse. Like, if you were quiet, you'd be in the quiet corner in the quiet crew, you know? If you were outgoing and very rambunctious, you'd be with the rambunctious crowd. There was a crowd for everybody in high school. Like, it was, like, really... Like, I don't know how people didn't have a good time in high school. I don't. But I still have good memories of when I went to high school. Still do. So it was a very fun and interesting time. You know, I was definitely exploring myself. And it's kind of fun and interesting in retrospect when you look back at yourself and see where you came from and what you did at that phase. You know, get it phase. But I don't know. I guess I just had an interesting, fun high school experience. It's important, but it's usually the people or environment that make or break. Yeah, I got you. Oh god, the phases. Yeah, because I went through a couple phases. I went through a couple phases in high school, and it's funny to look back at. But I had fun, so yeah. I guess there's that. I mean, even on camera, because I don't mean to prolong this, but even on camera, it looks like my face is a little slimming up a little bit. I like that a lot. It makes me feel really good. Now I see what people go through when they do weight loss. They just don't, you know, I just hate when it gets to their head and it changes them, because a lot of people do, and finances are involved, or finances probably isn't the right word, but it comes at a cost, or for them, they want a cost to come with it, and that's what's really annoying, but it's whatever, screw them. Yeah. Alright, 50 more. Yeah, we passed 235, so yeah, that's good. So probably 2 more hatches, most likely. But yeah, at the same time, I'd try not to get too personal. No offense, but, you know, sometimes it'll slip out. But since it's not too crazy in here, you know, I don't mind sharing a little bit. Excuse me. But good thing is, I'll do Egg Month. If we don't find the shiny Riolu, you know, obviously it's a, you know, bummer, but good news is we'll go back to Krogunk, and I don't think it's going to be that crazy to obtain. So Diamond's going to go very far, because right after Krogunk, we're going for the Legendary. And that's going to be fun. Can't wait to shiny hunt Dialga. Or, if this Riolu shines in this reset, imagine, or really soon, we can go back to Krogunk. Because I only have one egg in it for me, so if I get it early, then that's a big W for, you know, the month. But I will move on. Because I'm not too big on egg hunting, but I want to do it for the culture. Yeah, part of me just hopes that this Misdreavus just shows, because now I'm feeling the growing pains of this hunt. And I'm not even doing Ralts, which is the crazy thing, because I still got to do that. May knock that out, or try to. At some point. Soon. You know, I'm going to be doing at the end of the stream, you know, or towards the end of the stream next month. I guess both roamers. Sometimes it'll be, you know, just like before, sometimes it'll be Fire Red Leaf Green, sometimes it'll be Ruby Sapphire, because I do want to potentially finish that hunt so I can move on in Sapphire. And that's one of the hardest, I think, hunts to do in Ruby and Sapphire is Ralts. I can't see another hunt that's harder except for a 1%. Or that people actually hunt. I know Absol's pretty difficult. What else? Well, I guess Baltoy, but you can still hunt Claydol, so... Oh yeah, well, nah, not really, because there's a special way to do Wailord, so I was going to say Wailord, but no. No, I'd say Ralts and Absol are the most time-consuming. Outside of 1%. Like, Chimecho is at 2%, so I put it up there. Kecleon is 1%, but no one's really shiny hunting Kecleon. And plus, there's many different Kecleon that you can just soft reset for anyway. So. Tropius is pretty hard too. Yeah, forgot about Tropius. So I'd say Tropius, Absol, Ralts, really, in Chimecho. Everything else is pretty straightforward. Oh, Relicanth. Sorry. So yeah, those ones that I mentioned. So I think 5. Yeah. Because out of hunts that people do that they go very long for, that people want or actually do, is yeah, mostly Relicanth, Ralts, Absol. Relicanth, Ralts, Absol, Tropius. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And Chimecho, yeah. Yeah, you have to be a real mad lad to do Ralts, Chimecho, and Tropius. Those are like the main three. I wouldn't say Absol because Absol's pretty doable, but yeah. And Relicanth. Yeah, you gotta be a mad lad to do Relicanth for sure. Alright, one more egg. Last egg height. Look. 7640 and 3823. Alright, last egg. Right on time. Yeah, everybody's just about tired now. But like I said, I'll stream way earlier tomorrow. I just gotta run a few errands. Tomorrow's Saturday. Yeah, meanwhile, sun's coming out for you. Yeah, that's crazy. It'll come out for us in a couple hours. Yeah, the thing about it is I don't want to get too used to nighttime. I want to be used to sunlight, you know. So I gotta see if I can make that happen soon. Because I'm just pretty much trying to fix my sleep schedule at this point, and it's going well. You know, my next phase in fixing my sleep schedule is working mornings if I can. All right, 7K finally. Yeah, these phases are taking a little longer than the previous ones. I mean, it makes sense. Excuse me. Then I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do for the rest of the remaining time I'm awake. That's the thing that sucks about being a night owl without work. Alright, y'all. It has been fun. Oh, wow. Dust talks. But it's time to end. Yeah, I appreciate everybody that's hung around and stuck around. Appreciate it. And I will see you guys later on. Yeah, no problem, new me. Thanks for everybody that stuck around, hung out. And I'll see you a little later on. Have a good morning or rest of